What's up, YouTube? And welcome to Travel Adventures with Eric B. I'm Eric B. And today we're going to talk about 12 things that you should know before you visit Musée du Louvre, the greatest museum on the planet. So let's go. Welcome to the Europe Series 2022. I'm Eric B. from Travel Adventures with Eric B. If you're new here, I offer travel advice. I'm a solo traveler and I do vlogs to help you travel better and more efficient. So let's start with, what is Musée du Louvre? Well, it is the most visited museum in the entire world. It is the largest museum in the world. It is widely considered to be the greatest collection of art worldwide. And the building itself dates all the way back before the 1200s, back to 1165 with King Philip Augustus. The history of this building goes all the way back to the first king of France and goes all the way back to King Richard I. Next thing you should know is you should know about tickets for the Louvre. The Louvre gets very busy, so you may want to book your tickets online unless you're going to go early in the morning and the lines may not be so bad. But basically it's about $15 just to go in and check it out online or get there. An extra $5, and I'm really speaking in euros, I'm saying dollars, but in euros, extra €5 to get the earphones for the audio tour. Now keep in mind, if you book from a third-party site like Viator, you may do a guided tour and you may see $60 or $70. Just keep in mind that you can get those tickets for a lot cheaper than that price. But it may be worth it for you to have the tour guide. So it's up to you if you want to pay the extra money or if you want to do the skip the line and things like that. The next thing you should know is that the Louvre is more than just an art museum. Built as a fortress way back in central Paris in the 12th century, this building was converted into the largest art museum in the world way back in 1793, but the Louvre sees more than 7 million visitors a year. It's a cultural experience to go into the Louvre, and even if you're not a fan of art, you will definitely appreciate the detail in this museum. I promise you, no one goes into the Louvre, whether they're an art fan or not, and not be impressed with this building and not be impressed with the art that you're going to see in this building. So if you're a fan of art or you're not a fan of art, you don't appreciate it, I promise you, you will appreciate the Louvre. The next thing you should know about the Louvre is that you won't see everything. You can't see everything. I mean, we're talking 5 floors, 14 acres, over 380,000 pieces of art in this museum. So no matter how much time you spend, if you spend 30 seconds on each piece, literally you would be in this museum for hours and hours and you still would not see everything. So it's a full day experience, but you will not see everything. So make sure you see what you want to see. You should also know that the Louvre is easy access from the Paris Metro. The Paris Metro is excellent at getting you around the city, and you can take the M1 line and you could go get off. There's 2 exits actually that are really close to the Louvre, and you can get off on either one and it'll take you right there, right to the doorsteps of the Louvre. Short walk. So to skip the line tickets, they definitely do work. This particular time I went, I didn't have to skip the line, but the first time I did, and I promise you, with those tickets, you'll get in and out really, really quick. Now, I will say, if you're going to go early in the morning, during the middle of the week like I did, you probably will be okay waiting in line because it didn't take a whole lot of time. But if you're going prime time, skip the line definitely for the win if you're going during the prime time, during the middle of the summer. But if you're going early, you may be fine without it. You're definitely going to want to know this next one. You're going to want to know the time and hours that the Louvre's open. And you're going to want to know that because a lot of things in France in general close on a Tuesday, and the Louvre's no different. They open 9 to 6 Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, Saturday, and Sunday. And on Friday, they open from 9 a.m. to 9:45 p.m. So if you come on a Friday, you'll have more time to explore. But definitely keep that in mind about being closed on Tuesday. And of course, there's always a big crowd around the Leonardo da Vinci masterpiece, the Mona Lisa, which is quoted as worth over $900 million. Of course, it gained so much of its fame about being lost back in the day. But you're going to notice everyone's going to be lined up to take a picture of the tiny Mona Lisa. Mona Lisa's tiny. And of course, when you come into the Louvre, you got to make sure you see the big three. Of course, the Mona Lisa, the Winged Victory, and of course, the Venus de Milo. Venus de Milo is a Greek sculpture designed in the Hellenistic style that was created between 125 and 150 BC, believed to represent Aphrodite, the Greek goddess of love and beauty. My personal favorite, Winged Victory, also called Nike, the goddess of victory to the Greeks, Victoria to the Romans. The original FIFA trophy was designed based off of Nike. And Nike, the company, Just Do It, was named after Vicky as well, with their logo based off of the speed of flight and the wings of victory from the Greek goddess Victory. Of course, as I already mentioned, the most famous of all is the Mona Lisa painting, which has been in the Louvre since 1797. Well, actually, it's been stolen and brought back to the Louvre since then, but this is the most famous of all of the big. Next thing you should know is there's always going to be a bunch of sleepers. When we're talking about this many pieces of art, and every one is detailed and excellent, including the one right here with Goliath holding up David's head, which is an amazing piece of art. And then you have the little ones that are kind of a little funny too. And then you have like big giant pieces like Canaan's wedding, but it's behind the Mona Lisa, so no one turns around and notices. But like all over the Louvre, there's just amazing pieces of art, and they're literally everywhere. So it will be definitely a lot of gems. Next thing you should know is this is a wake up in the morning, get here and be here, plan to be here all day type of event, because there's so many pieces. As I've already stated many times in here, you're not going to get to see much of anything if you're going to just plan on being here for an hour or two, or to go see the big three. Plan a full. And the last thing I'm going to warn you to do is be ready to be in full appreciation, because you're going to be completely in awe of this place. This place has just art on top of art on top of art. The actual building is just unbelievably amazing. Not even talking about all the masterpieces that you're going to see. Just be ready to be in full appreciation, because you will be in. There's a reason, without any hesitation, I will tell you that the Louvre is the best museum in the world. Best museum I've been to, best museum out there, and a reason why over 70 million people visit this place. This place is just simply one of those places where it's just pure magic. And if you come in here, I promise you, you will experience the awe-inspiring feeling everywhere you turn. Pure magic. That's all, folks. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, I ask that you please hit the like, please hit the subscribe button, please hit the bell notification so you can know when I have more material coming out. Hope you're enjoying this 2022 Summer European series. And as always, remember, live today, grow today, tomorrow's never guaranteed. Peace! And travel. Lots and lots of travel. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed, please hit the like, share, subscribe button, leave any comments below. I love to interact and help us to continue to grow as a travel community.